A freaky eater is someone who takes an eating habit to an extreme.
24-year-old Michael is an out-and-out carnivore.
I'd go nuts without meat.
He devours up to 150 pounds of meat a month.
That was good.
And he has never eaten a salad or vegetable.
I only hear horror stories about broccoli. It kind of looks like a tiny tree.
His girlfriend is ready to walk.
You do have control over, you just don't want to.
If he doesn't change.
I'm not gonna have any choice other than to leave him.
With only 1 week of intense therapy,
You are on rails to die.
can experts Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin help stop Michael's carnivorous appetite
I'm not going to change.
and save his life from grinding to a halt?
It looks good.
My boyfriend Michael is a freaky eater.
24-year-old Michael lives on meat in mind-boggling quantities.
I just like to eat meat only.
He averages up to 150 pounds monthly. That's equivalent to an astounding 1,800 pounds a year, 12 times the average person's consumption.
It's just meat and more meat.
In one day, Michael can put away as much as 5 quarter-pound hot dogs, a rack of ribs, 2 steaks, and up to 30 chicken wings.
I love the way meat tastes in my mouth, and I like to see the juices running through it. I crave meat. That was good. As a kid, I would just eat meat. I haven't tried vegetables because my parents really weren't that pushy. I don't eat anything green. I've never tried a piece of lettuce in my whole life.
Michael has been with his girlfriend Jenna for 7 years, promised to each other since high school. However, his meat addiction is taking its toll on their relationship.
Don't cook them too much, Jen.
Then do you want to cook it or what? I think the way Michael eats can be repulsive, unhealthy.
I don't see a time where I'm gonna just order vegetables instead of meat.
Jenna should accept me for what I am.
I'm so worried that I'm gonna lose Mike the way that I lost my dad. Because with my dad, it was a heart attack, and I know meat's not good for your heart.
I have no control over it.
You do have control over, you just don't want to. I just don't want to have to go through that again.
But despite Jenna's fear that Michael will die of heart failure like her father, he refuses to stop gorging on meat.
I'm not gonna change.
These are looking good.
If Michael doesn't start eating better, then I'm not gonna have any choice other than to leave him.
Terrified Michael's life will end like her father's, Jenna has called in freaky eater experts Dr. Mike Dow and JJ Virgin to give Michael a week of intense therapy for his meat addiction.
Hi there.
Hi.
Dr. Mike Dow, nice to meet you. I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in eating disorders and addictive behaviors.
JJ Virgin. I'm a certified nutrition specialist and a certified health and fitness specialist.
Your girlfriend Jenna called us. She says there's a little problem, and I think we see it right here.
This is a ridiculous amount of chicken wings.
I was worried about who these people were and what they wanted to do with me.
This is normal?
Yeah.
Her boyfriend's idea of romance was a restaurant that serves 25-cent wings. Do you think that this is a problem?
No.
Having a plate full of chicken wings in front of Mike today was the perfect way to show Dr. Dow and JJ just how severe this is.
Michael, how is your health?
I don't see anything wrong with me.
You might start to just have simple things like headaches or stomach
Which he
aches
has.
or joint pain.
You have those
Hello?
I have a headache right now. But this is my fuel to go on for the day.
We have our work cut out for us.
So can we pull you away from that plate and see what's going on in your home kitchen?
Can I box this up and take it and eat it later?
Step away from the wings.
One more bite.
If Michael can eat 30 wings in a restaurant, it's important for JJ and I to see what he's eating at home.
Steaks, bacon, got some ground beef in there.
Michael is eating 5 pounds of meat every day. Bacon and hot dogs and steak.
This could feed a small army.
Show me what a typical meal would be.
So this would be dinner.
Wow. You eat all of this?
2.5 pounds of meat right here.
Yeah. I was afraid that Dr. Dow and JJ were gonna take away all my meat.
Who does the cooking here?
She wants to cook for me, but I need to control how it's prepared.
That's a lot of control.
It is.
That is a lot of control, Michael.
And if I even try to cook for him, he's hovering.
I know relationships, and I know that if this continues to be the thing that's always there for you, this may not always be there. Is this the last straw for you?
Yeah.
24-year-old Michael is addicted to meat. His obsession is putting his relationship with his girlfriend in serious jeopardy.
Is this the last straw for you?
Yeah.
In order for Michael to grasp the full extent of his meat obsession, JJ and Dr. Dow take him to a butcher shop for shock therapy.
Because Michael doesn't think he has a problem, we needed shock therapy to be something very visual.
Come with me. Michael is totally underestimating his problem. Wait till he sees what we have in store for him in the meat locker.
Ooh.
That is 1 month worth of your meat consumption.
150 pounds of meat.
Wow.
It's easy to deny what we do on a daily basis, but when you see the amount of foods you eat in 1 month, it's much harder to deny.
It looks good.
You think this
Yeah.
looks good?
There are a whole bunch of pieces of meat in there that I really wanted to put on a barbecue right now.
4 to 5 pounds of meat a day
With nothing else.
is frightening.
Wow.
Our body can't handle that amount of protein, and it's loaded with saturated fats, which can lead to heart disease and stroke. Michael is slowly killing himself.
I have a slight problem, I could say.
This is not a slight problem, Michael.
Yeah.
Now, we wanted to have Michael pick up that meat and put it all through the grinder.
Take the 150 pounds of meat that you eat in 1 month and grind it so you will understand the sheer volume of what you're eating.
I didn't want to grind it. I wanted to cook it right then and there. The whole dinner right here. When it came out of the end of the grinder, it didn't look too good to me. It's cold. In the aquarium, good. Out of the aquarium, not so good.
A salad could be in your future.
I don't know. We'll see about that.
When that meat was coming out of the grinder, it sounded like juicy, dripping blood.
Oh, man.
It was splattering. It smelled bad. Michael, what's it like to see a month worth of your meat consumption all ground up in those vats like that?
Doesn't look too appetizing anymore. This is a huge problem.
Do you want to do something about it?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we can work with this.
Yeah.
First thing we need to do is send you out for some tests because we need to see how much damage your habits done to you. Michael has faced the reality. He can't be in denial any longer.
Shock therapy helped Michael to realize how this eating meat is affecting his health, but I also needed him to realize how it's affecting his relationship. There's one big glaring issue, and that's your diet, Michael. Do you see how much it's not only affecting you, but also Jenna?
You know, she lets me know every single day, and, you know, I kind of brush it off and not really care, I guess. I just want to eat what I want to eat.
When you brush me off, it just makes me feel like it's not a priority to you.
This is a pretty serious thing that is weighing on this relationship. There's so much resentment. If Michael and Jenna don't know how to communicate, I don't know if this relationship has a chance to last.
What I miss about us is the connection that we used to have. Meat is just getting in the way because we're not on the same page and we're not agreeing about anything and you're not willing to make a change. Michael's actions are telling me that he doesn't care about our future.
You want to safely bring children into this world knowing that that is the way he's eating and you're probably gonna be a widow?
I wouldn't want to have kids with this person just because I know what I went through. Sorry. About 5 years ago, my dad passed away. It was a very sudden heart attack, and I'm worried that the same thing might happen with Michael. I wouldn't want to have to go through that again.
If you can prevent it, right?
If you can prevent it.
Did you know that, Michael?
After talking and everything, it's, you know, definitely more and more things are coming out. And
Yeah.
It definitely opens my eyes up to a lot more problems that me and Jenna have. You know, now I have to work on them.
Are you feeling now a little bit more hopeful?
I think we'll regain the control of our relationship through your eating habits.
If this behavior doesn't change, Jenna's gonna be out of this relationship. We got our work cut out for us. Let's get started.
Let's do it. I have a slight problem.
Michael's 5-pound-a-day meat habit is straining his relationship with his girlfriend, Jenna.
What I miss about us is the connection that we used to have.
Michael's dependence on meat may also be causing him severe health problems.
I'm going to introduce him to a heart surgeon, Dr. Michael Sasevich, because Michael needs a rude awakening. So Michael, we sent you out for some labs,
Yes.
and I have the results.
Oh no, I am real nervous about seeing the test results. I would rather just not know.
So tell me some of the symptoms that you have.
Real bad migraine headaches, lower stomach pain, heartburn.
Your body's trying to tell you something. You're not getting away with your lifestyle. You are eating damaged fats, cooked at high heats, saturated fats, the type of fat that creates inflammation in your body.
Leading you to coronary artery disease, which leads to heart attacks.
We see this AA-EPA ratio, which tells you the risk of heart disease. You right here, you're at high risk. You're 24 with high risk of heart disease because of what you put on your fork.
The way he's living and eating is causing self-destruction. It's just scary to think about.
Put his gloves on.
Now, I wanted Dr. Sasevich to show Michael a diseased heart because that's the road he's going down.
That's a normal sized heart. Now, put that down next to this heart. Look at the size difference of that heart. This is called dilated cardiomyopathy. This is a disease that happens when somebody has a diet that's high in red meat, high cholesterol, high fats. The heart is pushing against all your arteries that are hardened and full of cholesterol plaques. Causes everything to get so thick that the blood can't get through the heart, and it causes heart failure.
It's like one massive traffic jam.
Seeing the hearts, I got real freaked out and real scared.
The illusion is that people think they can have the diet that they have when they're young and have no consequence for it. So basically, you are on rails to die. And you're most likely going to die at a younger age than most people would.
Jenna, you okay?
It's just very emotional for me to see it.
Does this push you over the edge to make the change?
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to eat vegetables? Look at me.
I'll eat vegetables. I don't want to end up like one of those body parts on the lab table.
With Michael vowing to try vegetables, JJ and Dr. Dow are now going to hold him to that promise.
We're gonna take Michael to a Mongolian barbecue. It's a perfect place for graded exposure therapy. Graded exposure therapy means starting with what you like, all that meat that you love, and adding vegetable by vegetable at a time. Start with one vegetable.
Oh no, I'm really dreading this experience.
So grab a bowl. You have enough meat. Leave some space for the vegetables.
When JJ told me to put a vegetable in my bowl, I was freaking out.
Let me get my magnifying glass out to see that carrot.
Is that good? I'll add a little more here.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
How does that look to you?
Still a little weirded out. Vegetables and stuff just didn't appeal to me. There goes nothing. The initial bite with the carrots was pretty hard. I didn't like the crunch. It's a little strange, but it wasn't bad.
So I'd count this as a win.
The next step is adding another vegetable.
I don't know which one is better than the other.
If you like sweet, those red peppers are a little bit sweeter.
I'll do that.
It's like he's an alien who's from another planet. This guy has never had a pepper. He has no idea what they taste like.
All right, 1, 2, 3. As I'm raising the fork to my mouth, I'm thinking, please let this be good. It's not bad.
Guess what?
Guess what?
Oh my God.
Guess what's coming next?
Taking that bowl away again. What am I gonna do next?
Hold it.
Hold it.
One of the most amazing superfoods out there is broccoli.
I only hear horror stories about broccoli. It kind of looks like a tiny tree. Who would want to eat a tree? Ooh. Broccoli, there we go.
Oh, broccoli.
It's interesting, not bad.
Yeah, since this is your first well-balanced meal you've had in your life, we should let you actually eat this one. Michael is teaching himself that he can do this, and there's a lot riding on it.
The experts are now going to be leaving Michael alone for 4 days.
We've given Michael all the tools to succeed, but he needs to choose to use them. If he doesn't, his life could fall apart.
Michael's meat dependency has taken precedence over his health and relationship. Now the experts have left Michael on his own for 4 days to work on his controlling issues with Jenna and broaden his food palette.
Why don't you get the green beans out then?
I was a little apprehensive about green beans.
Jenna starts cooking fish for Michael, and he starts hovering.
Wait, we need to season it.
No, not yet. As usual, he's standing over me, controlling what I'm doing.
Okay, that's gonna be your piece. Okay, I'm taking this away. You're done with it.
You are so out of control. It's just obnoxious. Put this on it so that when you put them in there.
What's that gonna do to it? It was definitely a huge stretch. To try green beans, I was really nervous about how they were gonna taste, but I had to give it a go. I didn't like the green beans really at all.
You don't like it?
I don't know. The green bean will stay for another day. I can't guarantee that I'll love everything, but I have to take those little steps first.
Now you did that, you can try anything.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Come in, come in.
By the end of the week, the experts return to check on Michael's progress.
So, do you have good news for us?
I ate fish. I
Good.
tried green beans with the fish, so 2 in 1.
Michael incorporating a wider variety of healthier foods into his diet is a life-altering decision for Michael. Are you proud of yourself?
Excellent start.
I'm very proud of myself.
And we had more homework.
What? I said, do not hover. Then the problem showed up.
I had no knowledge of that.
You did not share the homework?
Not that part.
I was really pissed off when Michael didn't tell me about his other homework assignment.
He's sitting there just dumping on the seasoning himself.
That's
You were hovering.
Yeah.
I needed to be cooked my way.
Go stand right here. I'll do the rest.
There's clearly something going on, and we are not there yet. Jenna, you come with me. Let's go outside, and we'll leave Michael with JJ. So, you're tired.
I am tired.
You don't want to do this anymore.
No, I don't. I feel like his babysitter, not his girlfriend, you know? And no one wants to feel like that. If he doesn't grow up and just change, then I'm out of here, because I'm not going to do this anymore.
There are a lot of things we can control in this life, but there are a lot of things that we have to accept. And Michael making that decision to really treat his addiction or not is ultimately up to him.
I can only do so much.
That's
I
right.
can't change a person.
You can't change him.
I want to give you a little insight. Jenna's frustrated.
Really?
She's telling you what she wants. She wants to cook for you, she wants to take care of you, and she wants you to take care of yourself. She doesn't want to be your mom. There's nothing romantic about dating your mom.
No.
Right? What is the thing that she says she wants you to do most of all?
Eat a salad?
Good, you were listening. Dr. Dow and I have created a final test for you, but it's also a huge opportunity to hit it out of the park.
Yeah.
I have packed a picnic basket full of choices. You're going to put together your own picnic basket, and then you will invite Jenna on a romantic picnic.
I don't want to lose Jenna over some stupid food, so I need to change my eating habits.
Wow.
This picnic really represents Michael's last chance. Is he going to change, or is this relationship going to be over? He picked everything in that basket.
Michael's never taken me on a picnic before, so I was really excited to see what it held. I'm so excited.
We've got this little kind of salad here.
I just couldn't wait to see if Michael would actually follow through and try to sell it.
All right, we'll go for it. It's okay.
Oh, I'm so happy. I was just overcome with so much emotion when I saw Michael eating that salad. This is a huge thing that we're overcoming together.
Like, I always told Jenna our entire life I'd never eat a salad. So when I took that first bite, I knew that was the first step in the right direction.
You have exceeded our expectations.
It got me to this point, which I never thought I'd ever be at in a million years.
You did it.
Before we met Michael, he lived on meat, he was controlling, and really didn't listen to his girlfriend. Now, not only is Michael eating better, he's also communicating better, and that's gonna set him and Jenna up for a long, healthy relationship.
Thank you so much.
Thank
I
you guys
appreciate
so
everything.
much. I'm definitely confident that this is the new Michael that I could see spending the rest of my life with.
Let's dig in. I definitely feel like I'm a different guy now, going out of my box, eating vegetables. It's just gonna make mine and Jenna's relationship that much better.
Thank you, babe. I'm so happy.